Hello. Uh, how do how to develop resilience and stay strong in tough times? Can you please elaborate?
Absolutely. Developing resilience is all about building the capacity to recover from difficulties and adapt positively to challenges. Some key strategies include one, cultivating a positive mindset, focus on the positive aspects of situations, and view setbacks as opportunities for growth. Two, building strong support networks, surround yourself with supportive friends, family, or mentors who can offer guidance and encouragement. Three, practicing self care, prioritize your physical and mental health through activities like exercise, mindfulness, and adequate rest. Four, setting realistic goals, break challenges into manageable steps and celebrate small victories along the way. Five, learning from experience, reflect on past experiences to understand what worked and what didn't, and use those insights to improve. Six, adapting and being flexible, stay open to change and be willing to adjust your approach as needed. These strategies help build resilience, allowing you to face tough times with confidence and emerge stronger. If you have any specific questions or want more examples, feel free to ask.
What is resilience and why it is an essential skill in life? Can you elaborate with the help of examples, practical examples, and case studies? Please elaborate in detail.
Absolutely. Resilience is the ability to adapt to adversity, bounce from setbacks, and maintain a positive outlook, even in challenging times. It's essential because it helps us navigate life's difficulties, maintain mental health, and to grow personally and professionally. Examples and practical applications. One, personal resilience. Consider someone who loses their job. A resilient person might use the setback as an opportunity to learn new skills, network, and eventually find a better opportunity. For instance, a case study could be a professional who faced a layoff during an economic downturn and used the time to pivot careers, ultimately finding greater satisfaction. Two, professional resilience. In the world, resilience might look like a team facing a project failure. A resilient team would analyze what went wrong, learn from the mistakes, and apply those lessons to future projects. For a company might use feedback from a failed product launch to innovate a more successful product in the future. Three, community resilience on a larger scale. Resilience can be seen in communities recovering from disasters. For instance, after a hurricane, a resilient community would come together to rebuild infrastructure, support affected individuals, and implement better preparedness for the future. In essence, resilience is developing coping strategies, maintaining a growth oriented mindset, and leveraging support systems to overcome challenges. It's a crucial skill that empowers us to thrive in the face of adversity.
Okay. What do some people bounce back faster from difficulties than others? Can you elaborate?
Absolute speed at which people bounce back from difficulties can depend on several factors. One, mindset. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. They're more likely to adapt quickly and view setbacks as temporary. Two, support systems. Having a strong network of friends, family, or mentors provides emotional support and practical help and speed up recovery. Three, emotional regulation. Individuals who can manage their emotions effectively tend to handle stress better, allowing them to recover more quickly. Four, problem solving skills. People who are skilled at problem solving can quickly find ways to overcome obstacles, which leads to faster resilience. Five, experiences. Those who faced and overcome challenges before often develop a resilience muscle, making it easier to bounce back in the future. Six, adaptability. Being open, flexible in approach helps people pivot easily and recover faster from setbacks. Case studies, entrepreneurs, many successful entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs or Winfrey, significant setbacks, use their resilience to adapt, learn, and ultimately succeed. Athletes often demonstrate resilience by overcoming injuries. For example, Michael Jordan was his high school basketball team, but used that setback as motivation to become one of the greatest athletes of all time. In summary, resilience is a combination of mindset, support, skills, and experience, and some people naturally develop these qualities more quickly than others.
Okay, what are the key qualities of a resilient person? Please give me some examples, case studies, and please elaborate in detail.
Certainly, resilient individuals often share several key qualities that help them navigate challenges effectively. Here are some of the most important ones. One, adaptability. People are flexible and open to change. They adjust their plans and strategies in response to new circumstances. For example, a business leader who pivots their company's during an economic downturn demonstrates ability. Two, positive attitude. They maintain a hopeful and optimistic outlook, even in tough times. For instance, a resilient person facing illness might focus on recovery and the positive aspects of their journey. Three, problem solving skills. Resilient individuals are proactive in finding solutions. They break down problems into manageable steps and keep moving forward. A great example is a scientist who continues research despite initial failures, eventually making breakthroughs. For emotional intelligence, they are aware of their emotions and can manage stress effectively. For example, a leader who remains calm during a crisis helps their team stay resilient. Five, perseverance. Resilient people don't give up easily. They keep pushing forward despite setbacks. A classic example is Thomas Edison famously persisted through thousands of experiments before inventing the light bulb. Efficacy, they believe in their ability to influence outcomes. For instance, an entrepreneur who believes in their vision and keeps refining their business model despite setbacks. Case studies, J.K. Rowling before the Harry Potter series. Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. Her resilience and perseverance ultimately led to one of the most beloved book series in history. Nelson Mandela. Mandela's resilience during 27 years of imprisonment and ability to forgive and lead post-apartheid South Africa is a profound example of resilience. In summary, resilience is a blend of positive attitudes, adaptive strategies, emotional intelligence, and perseverance. These qualities help individuals not just survive difficulties, but thrive and grow from them.
Okay, how does mindset influence our ability to handle challenges? Can you please elaborate in detail?
Absolutely. Mindset plays a crucial role in how we approach and handle challenges. There are mainly two types of mindsets that influence this process: the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. And growth mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This mindset leads to positive challenges. For example, when faced with a difficult task, someone with a growth mindset sees it as an opportunity to improve and learn. They're more likely to embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and see failures as stepping stones towards success. To fixed mindset, on the other hand, people with a fixed mindset that believe that their abilities and intelligence are static and unchangeable. When they encounter challenges, they might feel defeated or avoid them altogether, fearing failure or judgment. For instance, someone with mindset might give up easily when facing a difficult problem, believing they're just not capable enough. Elaboration with examples. Education in a classroom, students with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenging subjects, seek help when needed, and persist through difficult tasks. For example, a student who struggles with math might keep practicing, learn from mistakes, and eventually master the concepts. In contrast, a student with it might give up quickly, believing they're just not good at math. In a professional setting, employees with a growth mindset view feedback as a tool for improvement. For instance, a worker who receives constructive criticism might use it to enhance their skills and advance in their career. On the other hand, an employee with a fixed mindset might take feedback personally and become discouraged, potentially avoiding challenges altogether. Sports, athletes with a growth mindset view training and setbacks as opportunities to improve. For example, a runner who doesn't win a race might analyze their performance, work on weaknesses, and come back stronger. An athlete with a fixed mindset might get discouraged by setbacks and lose confidence. In essence, mindset shapes how we perceive challenges, we respond to failures, and ultimately how we grow and succeed. A growth mindset equips us with resilience, adaptability, and a continuous desire to learn, while a fixed mindset can limit growth and make challenges seem insurmountable.
Okay, ChatGPT, thank you so very much for your valuable conversation. See you next time in the next topic. Till then, goodbye.
You're very welcome. I'm glad we could chat, and to our next conversation. Have a great time until then, and